Hello everyone, Alec DeLorean here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now today we have 5 tips for Diago to help new players and players who are coming from PC, and also veteran players who might want to check out the tips to see if they do any of the 5, or if not all of the 5, as they may help you. But as always, if there's anything that is on the list that you know about and you want to help everyone else, be sure to comment below, as I would like to benefit from it and anyone else would also benefit from this, as we have a very nice community on the game. But before we get into it, if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. Okay, so 5 tips for Diago, aka the Sniper. So the first one is my most important one. So I play every single hunter in the game except for 2 hunters, Diago and Scorer, on auto fire, everyone else on manual, because these guys are basically hit scan. As soon as you shoot, it hits the target, right? As a sniper, if you're aiming at the head and you pull the trigger, that takes time, and then it takes time to send that to the game to enable you to shoot. By the time that happens, you might miss your target, especially if you're on Switch, because you see the targets at a slower rate than if you're on PC or mobile. But with auto fire, if your crosshair, if an enemy's running and your crosshair's here and they get into range, auto fire will automatically shoot and you ping their head off, and it's like I didn't even see him until he got on there. It's really good. It's really noticeable on Diago and Scorer the most. That's why I only use it on them two. But it's really noticeable when you're aiming around the corner, and as soon as the enemy comes around the corner, they get their head pinged off, and it's such a satisfying and crazy feeling. So turn it on. I highly recommend turning on auto fire for when you play Diago and Scorer. More so Diago, but yeah. Tip number 2 is you deal more damage aimed in than you do aimed out. So the best thing to do in close range fights is to actually quick scope, like you're on Call of Duty. So yeah, you do more damage, headshots and body shots aimed in than you do aimed out. Flat out, more damage aimed in. So the best thing to do is literally just quick scope when you are in close range fights. So quick scope, if you don't know, is you're tracking an enemy not aimed in, and then you quickly aim in, shoot, aim out kind of thing. You just quickly shoot, quickly aim in and shoot, and that's it. And that way you get the full damage of aiming in, but then aiming out, it's easier to track the enemies, if you get what I mean. So yeah, deal more damage when you aim in, and quick scope when you're in close range fights. Everywhere else, just stay aimed in. Then tip number 3 is Diago's ultimate travels through shields like sentinels and slingshots. So I'm saying this if you don't know, but sentinel and slingshot both has shields. Chaos as well has her giant shield, but Diago's ultimate travels through enemies, so if they have their shield up, they're aiming at you, you'll still do damage to them if you're using your ultimate. So when I use my ultimate, I always go for supports first and then tanks second, because supports to get rid of the heals so they can't heal them whilst you're shooting them, and then tanks, you're bypassing their shields, which you normally can't do. So that's why Diago's ultimate is one of the best in the game. Then tip number 4 is the best place to position is on the high ground near a ledge, so you can make a quick escape and bait the enemies to follow you. Now it's kind of like the Amara Vex video that I released earlier, where on every map there's little yellow ledges where Amara Vex and Diago can grapple up to, and that's their best way to get out of a bad situation. So say you're up on a ledge and you're fighting someone at long range, then someone sneaks up on you close range, you quickly jump down, they jump down to follow you, but then you quickly grapple straight back up, and they have no way to get to you unless they go all the way around again, unless they're even aren't tall, but they might have used their abilities to get up there in the first place. So that's the best way to use Diago, is find nice positions where ledges are close by so you can get out of there if something bad seems to happen. And then tip number 5 is to just a simple one, put down the proximity mine as soon as you've got the new area, so it goes on cooldown straight away. Now what I mean by this is you get to a new area where you want to stay there, you're setting up, I put down my proximity mine straight away, so then it instantly goes on cooldown, and most likely by the time an enemy attacks you, they walk into your mine, it explodes, but you already have your second mine off cooldown, so you can instantly put that back down again, and then you can get 2 back-to-back explosions going. Bear in mind, if you put 1 down, you can't put 2 down, so you have to wait for your first one to explode before you put your second one down. So try not to panic in that sense. But yes, always, whenever I get to a new area, the first thing I do is put down my mine. And there you go. There are my 5 tips for Diago, and I'm pretty proud of this list. It's a very, very interesting or crucial tips, especially the one where you deal more damage aimed in, because I've seen so many Diagos where they're just running around, not aimed in, and just firing willy-nilly. But yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps new players, veteran players, PC players, and let me know if there's anything that I missed, but I won't keep you any longer. So if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.